They said I was incompetent, but my revenge came with receipts. My name is Julia Merritt. For 17 years, I was the lead compliance officer at GeneCore Labs, a biomedical research firm based in Portland. I wasn't flashy. I wasn't political. I was just good at what I did. Painfully meticulous, honest to a fault, and maybe to some a little too by the book. But that's exactly why they fired me. It happened during a quarterly team meeting. The new CEO, Randall Chase, fresh from a stint in venture capital, stood at the front of the room like a trial judge. Due to a series of serious protocol breaches and the loss of our NIH grant, we are terminating Julia Merritt effective immediately. I was blindsided. Nobody looked me in the eye. Not even Claire, the lab manager I mentored for years. I remember thinking, this isn't just a firing. It's an erasure. But here's what they didn't know. I kept my own records. See, the moment Randall and his team took over, priorities changed. Data quality dropped. Safety logs were adjusted. And Claire? She started sleeping with Randall, a fact I didn't want to believe until I saw her initials approving data she didn't even work on. They called it streamlining. I called it fraud. I had watched GeneCore transform from a respected research facility into a numbers game. They didn't care about discovery anymore, just how quickly they could monetize results. And when I pushed back, suddenly I was the problem. But I never deleted anything. I kept backups, emails, paper notes, copies of lab records showing falsified chemical storage reports, even screenshots of forged digital signatures, mine included. Claire had used my login credentials to approve trials I never saw. That was the final straw. That night, I didn't cry. I didn't drink. I built a file. By morning, I had a full report submitted to the NIH fraud unit and OSHA. I even emailed a former professor, Dr. Greta Langford, who happened to sit on the Federal Research Ethics Board. Then I printed every page and hand-delivered it to GeneCore's legal department in a sealed envelope. They didn't see me coming. Within days, OSHA investigators showed up unannounced. Claire went on leave. Randall called me 5 times. I didn't answer. And when Dr. Langford emailed me directly asking for a statement under oath, I knew this was bigger than just me. Turns out, the grant wasn't pulled because of me. It was because NIH analysts noticed that the trial data submitted under Claire's name was statistically perfect. Too perfect. You don't get 100% recovery rates in stage 2 drug trials. Unless you lie. 3 weeks later, I testified at a closed-door ethics hearing. Randall was in the room. So was Claire. The board had my documentation. Timestamps, login logs, chemical orders that didn't match reported usage. And when I showed the security footage of Claire using my badge after hours, game over. Claire broke down first. Said Randall made her do it. That he promised her a promotion, even equity, if she helped him fast-track results. That's when the room got quiet. Because this wasn't just workplace misconduct. It was scientific fraud, workplace coercion, and yeah, a toxic affair that destroyed more than just reputations. Randall lost everything. Claire took a deal to avoid jail time. And me? I got a call from the University of Washington. They offered me a position as Director of Research Integrity. Now I train young scientists on how to spot red flags, how to keep records, and most importantly, how to never sacrifice truth for approval. So let me ask you, was I wrong to keep those records? To expose the affair and the lies? Or was it my duty as a scientist, and as a woman who refused to be erased? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Should workplace affairs that affect ethical decisions be made public? Let's talk about right and wrong.